Aggression is a really important topic to address. What to do with aggressive feelings. I think it's best to address this ahead of time, almost make a formal contract with the journeyer that your primary consideration as a guide is to look after the safety, the bodily safety of the journeyer. So if in the context of some aggression, intense anger rising up in the journeyer, you, as a guide, your main consideration is to keep them safe, and that might have to involve some effort, even some physical effort, to contain them in the safe space that is the default. And so you want that consent, you want that permission for such containment to be expressed ahead of time, a kind of contract with the journeyer that that's going to be your approach to any kind of intense feelings of aggression. So what about for the journeyer? Again, that principle of openness to curiosity, diving into, let it flow, but with that understanding that some degree of containment might be necessary. You want to be able to release, but you want to be able to release safely. So for example, if you feel like you need to express aggression physically, could it be done with a pillow? Could you be punching a pillow if you feel you have to? But then also remember that the guide, if they feel that your actions are starting to endanger you or them, may feel it's wise to try and de-escalate any expressions of actual violence or aggression, even directed towards a pillow. So just be careful with that one, and I think for the guide to be careful with that one as well. Auditory sound expressions of aggression or anger can be good as a release, a kind of cathartic, emotional release. So it would be wrong to try and contain that. But you do want to know, and again coming back to laying good foundations, that it's okay to scream, it's okay to shout in the environment that you're in. You don't really want to have to muffle that. You might have to if you're worried about a particularly sensitive neighbour, but I would actually rather advise that ahead of time you've avoided being in a situation where that kind of thing is a concern anyway. So generally, yes, release, but safe release would be the important principle here for the journeyer.